everybody, so my name is Anna and today I have a book haul for you guys, so stay tuned. So first, a few quick updates. I have been away for like 2 months or something, but I had to study my ass off and I already did, but it wasn't enough, so I was failing. Then I studied, locked myself in, blah 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 blah. I made it. Well, there's still trouble because school is telling me that I didn't sign in, but I signed in for the next year, but still they tell me no, you didn't sign in. I signed in like 3 times. Anyways, next week school is starting again and I don't even know in which class I am because I'm not signed in. Whatever. I went on vacation to Curacao and my camera was here and I packed my bag and my parents, so that's why I didn't make any videos. And after that, when I came back from Curacao, I had a lovely time by the way. I just had to work like 5-6 days a week, so I'm back and this is what I want. Little change. I hope you still can recognize me. I have my nose pierced. No, this one is fake. I have green hair. I was like, F it. This is me. This is what I want. Let's do this. So the first books that I'm going to show you are from Curacao. So let's get to it. Anyways, The Bookstore by Deborah Mailer. And I call it The Witch from Portobello because it's used to be a Spanish title by Paulo Coelho, of course. He's like an amazing writer. I find him an amazing writer. But yeah, I don't know what the English title is, but I just call it The Witch of Portobello. And the last book that I got was Hero by Rhonda Byrne, and I don't know, it's like a part of The Secret, and I heard a lot of people talk about it, so I was like, I need to get that. So I picked up The Secret, and then I was like, no, what is that? And I picked up The Heroes, and this book is about, it's about really like you, like how to own up to the things that you can do. And I find like in the past that I had a lot of trouble living up to my own talents. Like people were telling you, yo, you're so talented, you need to keep on moving, but I was always scared. I'm the girl that got homesick because of all the compliments and I needed like a week off to get new energy and get back to dancing or playing guitar and drums. So yes, you can have talent, but for me it's really hard to accept it that I can do those things. So I hope this book is going to teach me how to be like, okay, this is who I am, these are the things that I can do, deal with it. So yeah, I hope this is going to be like a really good book. And The Witch of Portobello by Paulo Coelho is a book about a woman who feels that she's from another century, but she went back in time or something, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be epic. And I picked this book up because I thought, let me explain it to you. I experienced, not every time, but sometimes I'm at a place or I'm with someone and I'm like, okay, I've already been through this, or this place is really new to me, and then I'm there and like, I've been here before. So for me it feels like I have an old soul because there are things that I know that I shouldn't know, or I can already feel what people are going to do or say, and then later on it happens. So I think this book is really going to, you know, give me the support and like, yes, you're not crazy, things are true, like whatever. But this is only for spiritual people, so if you're a spiritual person, then I think you should pick up this book because I heard it's like awesome, freaking amazing, mind-blowing, yes. And The Bookstore is a story about a woman and she is pregnant by, I think it's her boyfriend, I don't think it's her husband, it's a boyfriend, but he is telling her like, well, I'm sorry, but our sex life is like a cup of tea, so bye bitch. So he's leaving her ass and she is going to work at a bookstore, but the bookstore is also trying to you know, keep the doors open. These days you have ebooks and blah 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 blah, so it's going down, the economy, blah blah blah, and she's like, what am I going to do? Because there works a man and he's like this laid-back manager who plays guitar, you know, those rock-ass dudes who are really laid back, and she's like so confused. And I think this is going to be a beautiful story about love, about acceptance, about, you know, going out of your comfort zone, so that is why I picked up this book. Yay! But then I went to the airport and I was looking in the stores and I saw this book, so I had to pick it up as well because I had still guldens and I was like, I need to get rid of those things because in Holland I cannot use it because we have euros, blah blah. So I picked up The Orphan Train by Christina Baker Klein, and this is a story about there's a train and it has a lot of orphan children on it and I'm gonna bring them to different places, and it takes time in 1854. Like, it's going to be a really vintage story and I love it because these pages are like, I don't know how you call it, but it's like someone did something with it. They're not the same size. So yeah, I think this is going to be a really beautiful book, especially because I love adopted and orphan stories because I'm adopted. So let's do it. So before I went on vacation, I bought a few books because I was like, I'm gonna take them with me. I took a whole bunch of other books with me and ebooks, Wild Cats ebooks, but I was like, when I went to Beats, it's going to be so much easier when I have an e-reader, so I borrowed my mom's e-reader, but that will be in my wrap up. So the first book that I already have read is like Don't Even Think About It by Sarah Minosky? I have no clue how you say your name. Don't hit me, please. This is a story about a group of people who are going to be telepathic or have telepathic abilities after they got a flu shot, and a lot of drama is going on here, like because they can hear each other's thoughts, they find out things that they never knew about each other. Some people use it in advance, some people have a lot of trouble with it, but this book, I loved it because it has everybody's point of view. They wrote this book together and it's not like from one person's point of view or maybe like I'm talking to you. It's like everybody is talking in this book, and I felt like I was in between all of those people and just, you know, looking at them and hearing their stories, and it's beautiful. So I can't wait to read the second book. The second book is Think Twice. So yeah, I loved it. It was a really quick, funny and beautiful story. Like, awesome. You should read it if you love those subjects. Then I picked up Hex by Michelle Chris because of Chris Grice. Sorry. I have no clue how you pronounce all those names. I'm really sorry. But I saw a lot of people on Instagram with like, oh my god, I got a copy of Hex. So I was like, okay, I need to have it because I love everything about witches. So I ordered it. Wow. And I already read it on Curacao. But I'm gonna have to say that I didn't really like it. I'm so sorry. There are not a lot of books that I just don't like, but this is something that I just don't like. And I read it because I was like, I need to know how this ends, but then I was like, what? Is this happening? No, I couldn't attach to this book, but if you're into witches, I think you should really give it a try, because why not? Then I got this beautiful book by Julie Ann Peters, Lies My Girlfriend Told Me, and I only saw this cover and I was like, click, and I was like, no, you should read what this book is really about. So I went, read it, and it's about two girls who are in a relationship and one day this girl is dead. This is not like a spoiler, so no, this is not a spoiler. She's dead, everybody's like confused, how is she dead, blah blah blah, and then the girlfriend of the girl who's dead finds her phone and she sees all these text messages and she's like, who the is that? So this is a beautiful lesbian story with a normal, how do you say it? Most of the books that I read with the lesbian subject are like, oh my god, my life is so hard, there's so much drama in it, and everybody hates me and doesn't accept me, and it's, you just, when you read all those books you get so depressed and you even want to hate your own guts because you're a lesbian. But this was just a story like, okay, I'm lesbian, but this is my life, you know, normal things are happening in this book, so that is why I loved it. I really loved it. So even if you're not a lesbian, you can just read this book because I thought it was a beautiful story, and I think there's going to be a second book, or at least I hope so. Yeah, I don't know, but you should really read it. And the last book that I picked up like last week is The Program by Susan Young, and a lot of people were also talking about this book, and I found it interesting because it's about an international epidemic about suicides, and you have to go to, I think it's a surgery or some type of program you have to go through, and then you will get rid of those suicidal thoughts, but you're also blank, so your memory is lost. So these two are, you know, pressing those feelings down and act normal so they don't have to go to program. But when I see this picture, I think they're going to go through it. So I don't know, it sounds like a really interesting story, especially because it has the subject like suicide, and I find that really interesting. So I can't wait to read this, and I hope it's going to be as good as everybody is telling me. Well, yeah. So those were the books that I bought in August, and I hope you like it, and if you liked it, please thumbs up. And if you have read any of these books or you want to know more about it, just, you know, leave a comment in the comment box below and we can chat about it. And yeah, just give your opinion, and I hope I can keep on making videos because I hated that I had to leave you guys, because I love this community. I can be whoever I want to be here, and you're all so warm and welcome, so thank you for that. And thanks for the people who will stick around on my channel even though I was like lost for 2 months. But I'm back, and I'm just going to force it, like, because I need to talk about my books, because no one here in my environment loves the books as much as we do, so I just gonna have to do it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, do whatever you want with it, and I gotta go. So, bye!